Tuning into another segment of the Sit Down with Malik Wright presented by First Star Logistics. On this segment, I want to discuss Arthur Smith. Here's a guy that was brought in to be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons because he was an offensive minded coach. He's supposed to be able to get the most out of the offense, and yet and still you struggle to get playmakers like Bijan Robinson, playmakers like Kyle Pitts, playmakers like Drake London the ball, and field a sufficient offense. I am dumbfounded. I have no idea what is going on in Atlanta. It seems like the wheels are completely falling off. This is a team that a lot of people, Daniel here, thought was going to
Yeah.
take the next step. They have not taken the next step. And it's not because they lack the talent. They have the talent. They lack the guy to lead them, right? Which could go two parts. I said that because they don't have the quarterback and they don't have the head coach. But even in saying that, you would think that a coach that is offensive minded, that is quarterback friendly, would be able to get the most out of said quarterback. Taylor Heineke was able to come in and do more for that Atlanta Falcons football team this past week than Desmond Ritter has been able to. Now, Desmond Ritter has had good performances, but everybody knew Desmond Ritter wasn't the answer at quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, and he's still dying by that sort of, oh, he wasn't benched because of poor performance. So why was he? Why did you remove your starting quarterback from the game, Arthur? And even furthermore, as the coach of the team, an offensive minded guy, how are you so not in tune with your team to not understand that this guy is not going to get us where we need to be? How do you not realize that? You had an entire offseason to try to figure it out. Certainly, quarterbacks were available. You had the opportunity to upgrade your roster. I just look at it and I just struggle to find the silver lining in seeing why they should keep Arthur Smith as the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. To me, he didn't impress me as the Titans offensive coordinator. His system was very simple. It was hand the ball off to Derrick Henry a million times and then marry that together with play action. Anybody could do that. I could do that. Give me a Madden playbook. I can do that. But I don't know. I think Arthur Smith is not the answer in Atlanta. I think he's holding back this Atlanta Falcons football team, and maybe he's better suited to be an offensive analyst or whatever. Because I certainly think if this guy was in a different situation, I think we would see his flaws as an offensive coordinator. Daniel, what say you?
So I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I agree with you. I think Arthur Smith isn't a good head coach. The Falcons are still on track to win the division. And I promise you guys, as much as Falcons don't want to hear it, if you win the division and you make the playoffs, he's not going anywhere. Also, we know the GM and the owner, especially what he does, Blank. I'm forgetting his first name, Arthur Blank. He's a guy where he likes consistency, and he is going to keep Arthur Smith there if they make the playoffs this year. If they don't, then it's probably a different conversation. But I'm with you. You can't, as much and as bad as your quarterback play has been, and it's been bad, right? Desmond Ritter has not been good. It's not all on the quarterback. It's on the head coach too. You've got talent there. You have Drake London. You have Kyle Pitts. You have Jonnu Smith. You have Bijan. You have Tyler Algier. You get where I'm going with this? You look at last year, you guys had the best rushing attack in the NFL. And right now, it's super inconsistent. So I'm with you. I think Arthur Smith shouldn't be the head coach. What is their path to change that? I think their path, regardless, you've got to get a new quarterback this offseason. You have to. Desmond Ritter isn't cutting it. He's an average quarterback. He's a fine backup. Same thing with Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke is a fine backup. I truly believe he can lead them to the playoffs. But what's the ceiling with that, right? I think Arthur Smith can win with a superstar quarterback, but it's not going to be one of those Ryan Tannehill, in Tennessee, because we saw how that turned out. So listen, and even Tennessee, they had an elite defense. They had a great run game. And I mean, you just look at it, they had a great head coach there too. So if I'm the Falcons, I'm looking at my quarterback position, and that's where I'm going with it first. Quarterback position and Arthur Smith if they don't make the playoffs this year.
Very curious to what you guys thought. So let us know if you think Arthur Smith is the issue or the answer in Atlanta. Let us know down in the comment section. If you like more video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss when we go live from the First Star Logistics studio.